Growing up, I mean, coming from a pretty creative family, my mum was always an artist and dad's an architect, my granddad's an architect. In university I studied fine art. I used to do a lot of printmaking and worked for a theatre company. I moved back to Bristol and started Shape Studio with Tom.
We set up the company 5 years ago after moving out of London to make things for people, fabricating metalwork and woodwork and basically anything that our clients want us to make. My dad, my aunt, my granddad, all involved in architecture. As a young man, I hated it, and over a period of time I came to love it, so I chose to go and study it. And then went to work in practice, working in an architect's office, and very quickly realised that that was not what I wanted. From there I was looking to never go back, I guess, to a firm that was a set career path in that way. And I just, again, wanted to experiment. I wanted to experiment with what was possible physically, making things, but also possible mentally with how I thought about design and how we approached clients and dealt with them, and then the way that we could realise what they wanted to build. So our first studio in Bath was small. It was in a basement of a gym bar. A small winding Georgian staircase going down in an old Georgian building. We couldn't get a sheet of material downstairs. Bought a laser cutter, just started laser cutting things for people, started experimenting, making small signs, just started on a small scale. Quickly grew to doing bigger things that we couldn't do in the basement and had to use the upstairs when the bar was closed. And then within a year, just had to find another studio.
I'm Jane Campbell-Howard and I run and own Society Cafe. Working with Tom and Rowan has just been such a pleasure because they both come from totally different places. Rowan's much more fine art, Tom is much more design and architecture, but together they make this awesome team. And they started doing odd little bits for us, a bit of vinyl printing, making small bits of furniture.
We knew that we could experiment and make cool things and that they would appreciate that, and that eventually our work would grow with them. The first one in Oxford was very much an experiment. It was an opportunity for us to do our first big project. We designed and made everything in it, and we made everything in-house. So it was a real opportunity for us to sort of look at how we can approach a design and also a concept and also a space, and really inject some of what we love doing into it. So for the second project that we worked on with Adrian and Jane, we did their Bristol Harbourside store, which was another experiment in designing and creating everything, from the chairs to the tables to the bar, with a Richlite top and sort of intricately finned frontage.
When we're asked to make something, even if we hesitate if we can make it, we usually say yes and just work out how to make it as we go. We often, I think, use it as an excuse to buy more stuff.
Tom and Rowan first introduced us to Richlite back when we started talking about Oxford as a material to use, and I was really sceptical because it's paper, right? And they don't know this actually, but they gave me this tiny sample of it and I put it in the kitchen and I kept my oil bottles on it, and then every week I'd put it in the dishwasher and give it a really take it to task, and it worked really well. So there was no hesitation when they said, can we use it on the tops of chairs and things like that.
Richlite for us is, it's a staple. It's something we use all the time. It's something we recommend continuously. because we love working with it. It's something that we quite frankly try and push on our clients a little bit, because we know it works so well in so many situations. It's feeling, the way it looks, the way it behaves over time, the way it patterns and leathers and wears, just adds so much to furniture, to objects. It just seems to serve so many functions that we love working with it. So we'll try and put it into any project that we can. The office environment wasn't for me. I kind of regularly give encouragement to especially friends and people we work with to just give something a try. It's really not as hard as it first appears, and the difficult things around managing your own business or starting your own business or dealing with people and clients and employees and everything, they all figure themselves out. The hardest thing is making the decision to do it, and all you need to get there is a bit of bravery and a bit of encouragement from people, but it's that first step. It really is the hardest, and the rest I really think just sort of naturally figures itself out in the end.